Oh, okay. Talk about regressive workouts, meaning workouts where your progress goes backwards. As I've mentioned in previous videos, the importance of tracking the weight and the amount of reps that you do in each session. It's critical that you're doing that. Along with that, though, it's going to be inevitable that at some points you may not only add reps, but you may also not just stay stagnant, but lose reps. And that can be very demoralizing and mentally challenging to overcome, especially if you're extremely dedicated, you're putting in a lot of effort, time, and energy, and it means a lot to you, which it should. If you want to see progress over time, consistently, it needs to be important to you. To then have regressive workouts where you go in and you do less reps than last time or less weight, it's extremely defeating. So the point I'm making is you need to be mentally prepared to deal with that discomfort and not let it sway your approach. You have to be able to maintain consistency and stay on the path and continue to do what you're doing and not get overly emotional, react, change your actions, do something silly like give up. Additionally, when these regressive workouts happen, there's always a really good lesson in there. There's something to be learned. And I've made some of my best adjustments from regressive workouts or progress or losing progress or going in the opposite direction. The reason is your body is telling you something. There's signs and clues there of what you need to change to continue to progress. So within that really uncomfortable, shitty circumstance, that shitty workout, there's a bunch of hints of what you're doing wrong, and there's also the necessary pressure, negative pressure, for you, if you can, to reflect and look at what you're doing and make the necessary changes to continue to improve. If nothing goes wrong and you're doing the wrong shit or you're fucking something up, but there's no negative stimulus, you don't get punched in the face, you're never gonna stop and look and think. So what I've realized through time is that this really uncomfortable negative occurrence, which feels like shit in the moment, is actually absolutely critical for you to make the adaptations that you need to so you can continue to progress. And I've spoke quite a bit about paying attention to how your body responds specifically to what you're doing and making your assessments and adjustments on that. And I think this is the most crucial process to develop as you get more and more experience on your journey to build muscle, to build big arms, is to pay attention specifically how your body is responding to the training, to the recommendations, to the programming that you're doing. And when you develop a tighter relationship with that, you can start to pinpoint exactly what's working and what isn't. And why that's related to regressive workouts is because not only is it important to pay attention to when you do things that lead to a positive result, it's also important to look at when you're doing things that lead to the negative result. And as I stated earlier, I've actually learned much more from the negative results. So it sounds counterintuitive, but you're inevitably going to come across regressive workouts and things that you're doing wrong and things that you're fucking up. For example, just to give this a little bit of context, and I'll let you get on with your day. For me, recently, I've had some regressive workouts, and it's due to recovery. I'm in the middle of, or I'm almost finished completing my master's, so I've been extremely stressed, and I've been working myself really hard. I've also had quite some personal life issues and stress. These things combining at the same time has significantly limited my ability to recover in between sessions, i.e. sleep, relax, not feel stressed. And sometimes it's not within your control to immediately change something, but it's good to be aware of how your body's responding and be able to map out a way forward. For me, I'm finishing my program, so I'm going to be done with that soon, and that will be a massive energy drain removed from my life. And then also personal issues have been kind of resolved, or I've changed some things so that won't be pulling as much of my energy as well. So I'll be able to recover more because the intensity of training I'm doing right now requires a intensity of recovery, or a lot of focus on recovery. So for you, it's going to be something different potentially, but I wanted to summarize it with a contextual personal example to hopefully make it more clear. Hope that helps you to go out there and grow your freaking guns. Have a great day. Peace.